Okay, folks, today is January the 22nd. You're looking at the market close. Like I was saying earlier, worst case scenario, the markets will finish flat for today. So that's just something that I would have been looking at for a while. Oil took a pretty big beating today. I would have wished that markets ended up where they started at in the pre-markets, but you always got to be prepared for the worst. So they pretty much finished flat today. We are still watching oil. We are happy that small caps did make up some of their ground. They were down like, I think up to 0.7%, and they finished like down less than 0.1%. So we're glad that we didn't take a huge hit in small caps today. Tomorrow we are positioned for 25% small caps, 25% Harbor Capital, and 50% Putnam stable value. Let's go to some charts. First chart we want to look at is oil. So I have it pulled up here, USO. The green chart, or the green line, is the 50-day moving average. The orange is the 200-day moving average. No, actually, I'm sorry. The orange line is the 50-day moving average. The black line is the 100-day moving average. So you see about halfway between the orange line and the black line was about the 200-day moving average. So for a while, it was bouncing in between the 200-day and the 50-day. It got below the 200-day today. And it ended below the 100-day moving average today. So we're hoping that tomorrow and Friday, it finishes the week above that 100-day moving average. If it doesn't, then I can almost guarantee next week the markets are going to come down 2 or 3%. We need oil to get above that 100-day moving average, which is the black line, then eventually work its way back above that orange line, which is his 50-day moving average. Hopefully within a month, it'll be back closer to $14. And then the stock market should be doing very well by then. But if oil keeps dropping, the market will eventually take a hit. So we're pretty cautious on that for right now. Let's look at IWM. IWM is above its 20-day moving average. So that's a good sign. It hasn't got below its 20-day moving average this week. Let's look at SPY. SPY is still nicely above its 20-day moving average. QQQ, which is NASDAQ. NASDAQ is still nicely above its 20-day moving average, which is the green line. Let's look at Dow Jones, DJI. Dow Jones was pretty much flat for the day. It's still above its 20-day moving average. DJT, Dow Jones Transports, was down 0.7. So you see it is right at its 20-day moving average. If it keeps falling, hopefully it hits this orange line, which is this 50-day moving average, and bounces up. If not, more than likely is headed towards this black line, its 100-day moving average. So we're just keeping an eye on that. Let's look at financials. XLF. Financials were up slightly. They are above their 20-day moving average. And that's all I have for today. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Later.